Houston, this is your first question. For 5 points each, list any 4 internal qualities or lakshana of Samyak Darshan in either the English or Indian language.
Astikya Anukampa Samdevinagar.
That is correct. Question 2. Math question. Take the number of acharyas included in the attributes of acharyas as per the Digambar tradition. Multiply that by the minimum number of servings of vegetables one should have in a day. Give the corresponding Tirthankar's name and emblem as per the Digambar tradition.
Aranath and Paratish.
That is incorrect.
Dharmanath, Thunderbolt.
That is correct. Question 3. What is the meaning of Sachit Karmas?
Sanchit Karmas or accumulated karmas.
That is correct. Question 4. Greed is the root of all sins. Under the influence of greed, one forgets his duties, laws, ethics, morals, etc. Give the quotation mentioned in the scriptures that means greed destroys all merits.
Lobh Sarva Vinashana.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 5. Question 5. For 5 points each, list any 4 types of vices or indolences that one should avoid while practicing Grihachar in the English or Indian language.
Vikat, Vishay, Kashay, Pranay, Yadra.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 6. Who am I? I became a disciple of Acharya Dharma Gosuri at a very young age. My only problem was I could not fast and needed to eat at least once a day. I could not observe a fast even on Samvatsari day, but attained Kevalgnan while eating.
Gurguru.
That is correct. Question 7. This is a 2-part question. List the Digambar Puja ritual for which the following prayers are recited. 1. Prabhupati Pavan, and 2. Swasti Mangal Stotra.
Prakshavan and Puja Praram.
That is partially incorrect.
I'd like to designate Harshita.
Abhishek and Puja Param.
That is correct. Question 8. For 5 points each, list 4 things that are rare to living beings as per Uttardhan Sutra.
The sermon of the Jinnah, true faith in the religion, the energy to follow the true faith, and human life.
That is partially incorrect.
I would like to Jain Dharma, human life, sermon of Jinnah, and energy to acquire right faith.
That is also incorrect. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this question and read the answer as well. For 5 points each, list 4 things that are rare to living beings as per Uttar Dhyan Sutra. So the human life, listening to religion, faith in religion, and then the energy to follow right conduct, not right faith. Question 9. This is an anagram question. All capital letters must be used only once. Sorry. Tom barks at Artha. Tom space BARKS space AT space ARTHA.
Bhaktamar Sultan?
That is correct. Question 10. This is a multi-part question. For the 6th Gunasthana, give its name, causes of karmic bondage that are present, types of meditation or dhyan, the state of mind or lasya, and the type of soul.
It's Pramata Samyad. It's Avirati, Pramad, Kashaya, Yoga. The type of soul is Antaratma. The Leshyas are all 6, so Tejas, Padma, Shukla, Krishna, Kapodmil, and the types of dhyan are Artha and Dharma dhyan.
That is partially incorrect.
Okay, the causes are Pramad, Kashai, and Yog. And the name of the Gunasthana is Pramad Samyad. The dhyans present are Artha Dhyan and Dharma Dhyan. The Leshyas present are Krishna Lesha, Nil Lesha, Kapa Lesha, Teja Lesha, Padma Lesha, Shukla Lesha. And the type of soul present is Antaratma.
That is correct. New Jersey, we're going to begin with your questions. All right, let me just go over this question. I'm going to go over this question. I'm going to go ahead and go over this question. So it was a multi-part question. For the 6th Gunasthana, you had to give its name, which is Pramata Samyat. The causes of karmic bondage that are present. So Pramad, Kashai, and Yog. Avirati is not listed. The third thing that you have to give was types of meditation or dhyan, so Artha and Dharma dhyan. And then number 4 asks for the Lesha, state of mind, and that would be all 6 that you've listed. Krishna, Nil, Kapur, Tejo, Padma, and Shukla. And then 5 said the type of soul, and which is Antarama, or introvert soul. So we gave you Pramad Samyad, and then the Lesha, as well as the Dharma and Artha dhyan. So we got 3 out of 5, so it's 9 points. Oh, no. Yeah, and you also flipped 2 and 5, like the order you gave it to me in, you didn't list them specifically. So I follow the order that I received. Does that make sense? Yeah, and you said abhirati as well. So like, okay, so for example, in causes of karmic bondage, you would add abhirati, which is not part of it. So the answer, I didn't include it. And then for type of soul, you had said that initially, and you didn't say like this is the type of soul under. They went through the listing. But do you guys? So we're giving you 3 out of the 5. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, sorry, that's not that. I was different wrong. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. That's
How did we get 6?
no, no. So then you're gonna get the leftover. You're gonna get 4 points. The leftover is 8. You get 4.
So 4.
Yeah. That was my fault. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, New Jersey. Question 1.
It's 119, not 125.
We'll worry about the score. I will also add them. We'll make sure at the end of the round.
It's
Just
lower
one.
for,
That's we understand. New Jersey. Question 1. Answer in the Indian language only. For 5 points each, name the qualities revealed when the Agati karmas were destroyed.
Answer, please.
Avyabhat Sukh, Agaru Laguta, Akshay Sthiti, and Arupitva.
That is correct. Question 2. This is a math question. Take the number of types of dhyan or meditation, multiply it with the number of pious tithis or pious days in each month, then subtract the number of Angabhaya agams as per the Swetambar Murti Puja tradition. Give the corresponding Tirthankar's name and symbol as per either Shwetambar or Digambar tradition.
Anantanath, ego.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 3. Through human effort, we are in a position to change our destiny. Name the category of karmas which constitute effort or purusha.
Agati Karmas.
That is incorrect.
Vardhaman.
That is correct.
Just pointing out as admin, you guys cannot confer, right? Verbally, they can only do it in writing. They did confer.
Did you guys confer? Yeah. So during the, so since you're stealing the question, so it's conferred by writing. You have to pass it. Okay, so we're just gonna give you guys 0 for that one. Not for this one. Confer by, when you guys are stealing, confer by, and for future rounds as well, you'll have to confer anyway, or not confer, so just keep it to writing it down. Question 4. Bhagwan Mahavir said, Mucha parigraha but butto. What does this mean?
I defer to Rishika.
Attachment is the cause of all evil.
That is incorrect.
Attachments are possessions.
That is correct. Question 5. For 5 points each, list any 4 aspects of Darshanachar in either the Indian or English language.
I defer to Harshita.
Nisankya, Nikankya, Nirvichitsa, and Amudadarshi.
That is correct. Question 6. Who am I? While returning home, I deeply thought a simple vow taken as a joke brought me this wealth. Had I taken this vow seriously, I would have benefited a lot more.
Answer, please.
Mount Prasanna Chandra.
That is incorrect.
Famoso?
That is correct. Question 7. For 10 points each, list any 2 pujas performed in the Digambar tradition that began with the letter R.
Answer,
I
please.
designate Krishna.
Okay, time. What did you say? I did not. So that is partially incorrect.
Ratnatrayi and Rakshabandhan?
That is correct. Question 8. This is a multi-part question. For the following contemplations, give the names of the bhavnas in the Indian language. 1. Otherness of the body. 2. Appreciation. 3. Solitariness. And 4. Helplessness.
Anyatva Bhavana, Pramod Bhavana, Ekatva Bhavana, and Asharan Bhavana.
That is correct. 20 points. Question 9. This is an anagram question. Okay. I will read the sentence and then tell you the words that we need out of the sentence. Bharat and Rosa found the map. VARADROSAMAP. Clue 1. It comprised of thousands of floating lotuses and water lilies that were blooming with the touch of the rays in the morning sun.
I defer to Yukti.
Padma Sarovar.
That is correct. Question 10. This is a multi-part question. Give the Jain terms for the following: passionless stage Gurusthanak, annihilation ladder, subtle greed, and wrong faith.
I defer to Sagar.
Sheena Moha, Shapak Shreni. The last one is Wrong Faith is Mithyatva, and the third one is Sanjalandri.
That is partially incorrect.
Shinamo, Shapakshani, Sukshma Sampradaya, and Vidyatva.
That is also partially incorrect. So I'll go ahead and tell you the correct answers. So passionless stage Gurusthanak is Shina Moha Gurusthanak. Annihilation ladder is Shapak Shreni. Subtle greed is Sanjvalan Lobh. And wrong faith is Mithyatva.
He said all four.
We called time.
Yeah, but I said
Yeah, so we give 15. Alright, That ends round one. We're gonna go ahead and go over the protests. What are our points as they stand? So New Jersey with 239 and Houston with 282. All right.